All right, all you party people. It's Thursday, March 26th. It's 5:30. 5:30 California time. I just woke up. I don't know what the heck happened. I think I was just abducted by aliens. Last thing I remember, I was laying on my bed watching the market around. There was about maybe like 20 minutes left in the market. And then the next thing I remember, these two gray aliens. No, the next thing I remember, I just woke up and it was 5:30 and have a bunch of missing time there. I'm kind of confused, like foggy. My butt hurts. So that's exciting and alarming at the same time. Anyway, so I wanted to get back into these videos. I've been kind of slacking lately on my YouTube videos, so I wanted to get restarted on those. So here is a trade that ended today. This is one of my sleepovers. Sleepover twos. This isn't exactly how I went into the close. This is the stage right before the last adjustment I made before I was abducted by those gosh darned aliens. Anyway, so this position I had it set up like this. We were tanking all the day long. We wound up 114 points down. But then I just read something real quick in an email about how something happened right after the close, and we were skyrocketed back up after the market closed up 100 points. I haven't been able to look at that. What's that all about? I think Trump's playing with the stock market, making money. But regardless, here's where we would have landed had I left this position on. But late in the day, I just got out of this. So at this point, before I did this, we had the ability to make $431 all the way to zero, and the ability to the risk. The only risk on the position was $69. $69 to the upside. Had that little butterfly there. Anyway, so I pulled the last minute adjustment and went into the close with this trade. I just flattened everything out. Completely flat. $406 locked in no matter what. I guess that's why I felt comfortable just falling asleep. There was nothing exciting to watch. It was just the position was completely closed. So 406 bean burritos on that one. And then I want to show you another trade I've been working on just recently. I've been spending time at the drawing board and creating concoctions and mixtures of like a mad scientist. So let me show you this other trade that I'm working on. It's exciting. But I'm one of those guys who can't leave well enough alone and always has to be mucking around things, trying new things, trying new strategies, taking strategies that I've learned, putting a spin on them and tweaking them. So let me get to this other position here. Okay, so as you may or may not know, I'm one of those guys that just can't leave well enough alone, and I'm always mucking around with positions and trying new things. I'm like a lab rat in the not a lab rat. I'm in the testing room. I'm in the laboratory all the time, like testing and trying new things out. And so this is the latest thing I'm working on, and it's kind of a conglomerate. Is that the right word? It's kind of a mixture of different strategies that I've been working on all along here, and I'm liking this one. This is a cool trade. Again, it's in the early stages of development, but it's looking really promising. This is one of them I have on right now. I have like a handful of these, like maybe like 10 of these on now, and they're performing remarkably well in the stock market, in this current market environment. I heard somebody get up mad today because somebody was saying Iran, and it should not supposed to be pronounced Iran. It's supposed to be pronounced Iran. Iran instead of Iran. He was irate that somebody was pronouncing it Iran. I wonder if it's irate. Maybe it's irate. I have a friend who can give me the answer to that. I'm going to ask him. He can give me the. He has the source. He knows exactly how it should be pronounced. I'll get back to you on that. Anyway, this is the new trade that I got going on, the new strategy. I'm calling this strategy. Well, I'm calling this particular trade, just not the strategy, just this particular trade. I'm calling this Castles in the Air. Have you ever do you remember that song? I remember my dad was a big Don McLaren? What's the name of that guy? Let's see, Don McLean. He had a song called Starry Starry Night. This is back in the 60s. Oh, if you're an 80s kid, there's a great channel. I grew up on Corey Feldman, like in movies like The Goonies, Stand By Me, Gremlins. But that guy, I can't stand that. That guy is like the worst, possibly the worst human in the world. No, he's just really, he's so annoying now. Anyway, there's this great channel called Jim and Them. These guys out of Las Vegas, and they're getting pretty popular now. Their whole podcast is to just tear Corey Feldman apart, and not really in a mean way, just in a fun way. Check it out. If you're a Corey Feldman fan or a non-fan, if you're a Corey Feldman hater, which I'm leaning toward more and more as this guy keeps doing all this crazy stuff, check out Jim and Them. They're pop culture, bro. I know that. Anyway, my dad used to be into a singer named Don McLean. He had a really famous. I think he did American Pie. Oh, there it is, Don McLean. I think Don McLean was famous for American Pie. Is that right? This cat, Starry Starry Night. That was one of my dad's favorite songs. But we had the little record.
So, und an dieser Stelle muss man sich jetzt
So we had the record,
Applaus
the little
vorstellen.
like 45 of Starry Starry Night,
Artisten
about
gespart
Vincent Van
und
Gogh.
stattdessen Don Mc
Look out on a
This one?
summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my
It's
soul.
an okay song. My dad loved it.
Shadows on the hill.
So on the backside of this song was of this record. I mean, there he is. He must be from this. This must be from the 60s. My dad was really into this, like when I was probably 5 or 6 years old. This is one of my earliest memories. Is we're listening with my dad to the song.
What you tried to say to me.
So on the B side of this 45, if I remember right, was a song called "Castles in the Air," which I actually like better than "Starry Starry Night." Let's see if I can find that one.
Perhaps they'll listen.
"Castles in the Air." Oh, he looks pretty cool there. Oh yeah, this is the one that I really like. Much to my dad's chagrin, he really wanted me to like "Starry Starry Night." No, he didn't care. He was just glad I was listening to Don McLean with him.
That I'm tired of castles in the air. I've got a dream.
Boy, this really sounds a lot slower than I remembered as a kid.
Just lead me to despair.
That's weird. It seemed like the song was being played in slow motion as I remember it from back when I was 6.
Hills of forest green where the
And then I just want to check one last thing. I think this is the guy that did. Well, let's see. What is his most famous song? It's Don McLean. I think it's American Pie, right? Let's see. American Pie. Oh, this one. Oh yeah. I think this is the one that put him on the map. I don't really know much about him, but I'm trying to act like I do. I'm trying to act like I'm like a cool music guy. But you've probably all heard this song. Bye bye, Miss America. Yeah. So anyway, I forgot why I got onto that topic. I'm getting old. I really am turning into a boomer. Oh yeah, it was because of this. So I'm not calling this strategy. Well, that's not a bad idea, maybe. I don't know what I'm going to call the strategy exactly yet. Maybe Castles in the Air. It's kind of a long name. I'm calling this particular structure, just this specific one, Castle in the Air. So this is the new thing I'm working on. So look at this. So this expires on March 31st, which is next week, in like 5 days from now. And this trade, the worst possible scenario for this trade is that we'll make $725. Let me get rid of that pink line. That's kind of distracting. Okay. So the worst case in this whole trade is that if we come down to 6,300 or below, we'll make $725, which is great. I'll take it. I'll effing take that. So it's a can't lose position. It's floating in the air. It's a castle floating in the air. And so Make money no matter what. 725 to the downside. If we land here in this ledge here, and check out the zone on this thing. The zone is so wide. This is 6,300 up to 7,100. So that's 800 points wide. I mean, actually, it's wider because there's no risk on it, but the main structure here. Anyway, if we land anywhere from here, 6,306 to 66, like 300 points in 5 days. I can make up to 2,225, which is nice. I'll even take that too. And then up here, if we get lucky and land in this little plateau, this little canyon, which reminds me, I'm going to, if anyone out there lives in or around Sedona, any boomer traders out there who want to meet up for coffee or something, put on a trade in Sedona, Arizona, in a coffee shop in Sedona, Arizona, or some other cool spot. Let me know. I'm going to be there during Easter break. I'm taking the Boomer Dance show on the road, baby. No, I'm not, but I will that week. So if there's any members out there who live in or around Sedona, Arizona, email me or leave in the comments or reach out to me somehow, and maybe we can meet up. I'm gonna go out there and look for UFOs during the week of Easter. Okay, so anyway, back to this. What made me think of that was this little mesa here, this rock formation, this Sedona rock. I can make up to 3,000. We come up here and land anywhere from 6,600 to 6,600 up to this area. We make 1,200, which isn't too shabby. If we take up to the moon, which I don't think we will, but say 7,000 or above, 2,700. And there's still some more things I'm going to be doing to this trade, some more adjustments. I'm going to be raising this area here to try to get some more profit out of that, or profit potential. So I'll be making more than 1,200 if we land in there. Anyway, just wanted to share that real quick. That's sort of something that's on the horizon. That's coming soon. This new castles in the air strategy that I'm super excited about and that I'm totally obsessed with right now. Anyway, that's it for this one. If you'd like to learn more about this way of trading, the way that I'm trading these things, I'm getting these structures floating above the zero line, creating these huge zones where we can't do anything except make money, like the levitation trade, profit bomb, the sleepover too. Just reach out to me. Go over to my website. I'll leave a link to my website in the description below. Head on over there, sign up for my free email newsletter. And as soon as you sign up for that, you'll get a welcome email sent out to you. Just reply back to that welcome email and say, levitate me, baby. And I'll get back to you with all the details on how to join in, how to jump in and join us, and we'll go from there. All right, that's it for this one. I'll see you tomorrow.